Hey, good afternoon. This is Raphael with Northwest Career College. If you click this link, it lets you know immediately that you want to know how in the world can you make a $50,000 mistake in 10 minutes? Well, let me share this with you. As I mentioned, I'm with Northwest Career College. I am the career service advisor for our paralegal program, which is an associate degree program. These individuals have gone through all their coursework and they've graduated and they're ready to enter the market. But here's a little thing for you to think about. I had a friend here who had a law firm, and he had put out his information on Indeed, and he got a candidate to come in. I mean, it looked like it was perfect. It was pristine. I'm telling you, his resume, all the T's were crossed and all the I's were dotted. When he sat down, he said all the buzzwords that they wanted to hear, and it seemed like he had a lot of experience. And so finally, as a matter of fact, they brought him in for 2 interviews. And so they decided to go along and hire him. And when they bring him in, the first 2 days are okay, but then after a while, we started seeing some chinks in the armor. This gentleman, he was late all the time. He was disrespectful. And one of the hardest parts was he felt like he knew it all. He would say things like, oh, well, this is not the way I did it at this other firm, and this is the way I did it this way. And it turns out that he became a cancer to the culture of my friend's firm. I'm sure this story may sound familiar if you had any time to speak with any of the other lawyers there in the law community of Las Vegas. And so what we discovered as I thought about this and heard this story, I realized that experience truly can be overrated. And you can assign a salary to someone over a 30-minute conversation. Well, let me tell you how this works out well and how I can help you. With our paralegals, as they come out, not only are they educated by lawyers that sit down and show them the ropes, but they also have hands-on experience simulation as they're working in the classroom. After spending this time in classroom, being instructed by lawyers, now they're ready to move out. They're excited, they're educated, and here's another story I share with you. I coach college basketball. And one of my favorite parts of coaching was the opportunity for me to recruit and to bring on freshmen onto my team. These are fresh individuals that come in, and I'll be able to build them and grow them and allow them to explore and become a part of our team's culture. When I first took over the program, I had some seniors that had been set in their ways, and they thought they'd known everything. And so when I tried to pull over our agenda for success, we ran into some bumps. But when I brought in these new fresh players, I was able to show them the ropes of how my team would run. And I would give them the expectations, and I would watch the opportunity to see them become great. As time went on, they turned out to be some of my best players, and we've kept in contact, and they turned out to be some of the greatest individuals in all of America. And so I share that with you. Do not fall for the experience trap. Because you imagine that you bring someone on, if you had invested this $50,000 salary to them, and when we get $50,000 is that's what they say is around the average of a paralegal here in Las Vegas. That you've assigned that, and you assign training, and you assign all these hours with Indeed to try to get the resume, which is another thing I'll ask you when we finish is, do you really know how much you're paying for the ones that you don't choose? That's for another time. So reach out to me. I'll provide you the resumes of these wonderful, eager paralegals. Some of them are bilingual, but there's something else I want to do for you to make it easier for you. I understand that law firms' clocks it seems like it goes a lot faster than a normal clock, which means even the time for you watching this video is precious. So imagine that when you respond, you would just give me some questions that you would want to ask someone that you are interviewing. I will then take those questions, sit down with the paralegal. We will conduct this pre-interview on video, and I'll make that video available to you so you get a great idea of the person that wants to become part of your firm even before you bring them in for the interview. And so everything I can take the weight off the shoulders, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to set up the interview as well as make it as easy as possible. Did I mention that there is no cost to this? The cost that we're looking to be paid is the fact that they land in a wonderful firm like yours. All right, so with that, once again, my name is Raphael. I'm with Northwest Career College. I'm the career service advisor of our paralegal assistant program. I'm excited to work with you. Just respond to this email. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.